I hit the wrong button, so some weird things are going to happen in a minute. But don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're still here. But everyone watching is going to see some weird shit. Well, welcome in, everyone. As we all remember, last time we beat the boss, Aurora. Do not ask how. But as you'll remember, last time we definitely beat the boss. It absolutely happened. We didn't spend 3.5 hours complaining about it, literally cheating at it, and still failing, okay? So what has happened
we
is...
teleported ourselves across the map so that we could take out the sniper that's buddied up to Aurora and keep the high ground in the first turn of combat. And the bastard still murdered the hell out of us.
Yeah, it was absurd. But luckily, we won. Do not ask
Fuck off into non-existent sun, Aurora. You will not be missed.
Yeah.
Hi, chat.
Welcome in, chat. Kodo, you've been having a fucking week. Oh my god, you have been having a fucking week.
Sorry, Kodo.
I won't say it out loud so it doesn't end up on like the YouTube VOD and all of that, but Jesus fucking Christ, that's too many things. That's too many things at once.
Yeah, Kodo.
Yeah. Hey, BDR. Welcome in. Welcome in Willow as well. Welcome in Keith. Welcome in Iris. Iris, stop asking about how we beat the boss.
we beat the boss. We used cunning, ingenuity, and not still change the difficulty setting.
Yeah, no, absolutely didn't change the difficulty setting. Absolutely didn't change the difficulty setting.
You've got the achievement. You've got the achievement that says you beat Aurora at hard difficulty.
Yeah, I have proof. Yeah, they wouldn't give me that. Look, 6.4% of players have this achievement, Aviation Savior. Playing on Daring, you did not let any shuttles be destroyed at the end of Chapter 1.
When 6.4% of the player base beat your end of chapter boss on your intended difficulty, you might have a problem.
I mean, to be fair, that's doing it without letting any of the shuttles blow up.
Okay, fine.
Which is, I mean, that's got to be difficult.
Two turns, yeah. That's two turns.
Yeah. Apparently, it is possible if you bring 2 operators and just stack up exploits in the first turn, and then the second turn you use a plasma gun.
Let us get off this miserable planet with no sun.
Yeah, first of all, you want to level up?
Yes, let's level up.
Let's get some level ups. We have 3 ranks available because it's leveled us up all the way to the top for finishing it.
Exactly. Yes.
Which is
nice.
I
will read out what I'm doing as I work out what I'm doing, and because I think Argent's really hard to level up at this stage.
Whenever an ally uses that ally gains temporary wounds equal to 10% of their maximum wounds plus resolve. That could be decent. If he uses an ability on an ally, that ally gains a bonus to their perception and ballistic skill equal to 5. These bonuses stack, but half of the stacks are lost at the end of the target's turn. So I could be upping people's ballistic skill. Honestly, we've not really had much of a problem hitting, comparatively, right?
Not really, no.
Whenever the officer we need to up intelligence, if anything, to like up our damage. Whenever the officer targets an ally with an action, that ally's resolve is increased by 1 until the end of the officer's next turn. This stacks. Okay, so we could generate momentum really quickly with this. So
I'm going to do something. I need your permission to do it at this juncture.
Why do you need my permission?
Because it's going to change one of our characters' stats quite significantly. I would like to take the No Heresy trait for Argenta. It's suitable for a Sister of Battle to have absolute hatred for warp entities and Xenos, yes.
Mm-hmm.
And to have minus 200 at Law Warp and Law Xenos.
I mean, that seems fine. Like, it's your character. Okay. Like, go for it.
Yeah, just making sure, because you're taking no heresy is like...
Yeah, no, go for it. That sounds very appropriate. Welcome in, Armadillo Dreaming. And so I've gained the ability Blood of Martyrs. Whenever an ally uses a heroic act, that ally gains temporary wounds equal to 10% of their maximum wounds plus resolve. Because later on, I can also grab Armor of Contempt. Whenever an ally is affected by an officer's ability or talent that grants temporary wounds, that ally's armor is increased by plus 10% for 1 round. So, taking a heroic act can, like, really turn someone into a juggernaut. Let's take Persuasion, as I am a noble and a diplomat. I'm gonna up Mimsy's not weapon skill, willpower, maybe willpower.
Firearm mastery. You get your second choice of mastery traits during your high momentum action, right? So you get 2 of them now. Argenta's getting the Additional damage equal to the number of targets in an area attack. So spray weapons do additional damage equal to the number of people she's targeting.
That's pretty good. I might just up toughness for Mimsy, just keep him alive. Ooh.
Oh yeah, that would be our chance of leveling up.
Ah, I got you. No, I haven't selected this one. 20% chance to survive after suffering lethal damage? You protect me. If the noble and the servant are adjacent to each other at the start of the noble's turn, they both gain... That's not happening. I'm a sniper. Honestly, there's not a ton here on the common talents that Mimsy's really going to want. I wonder if I can go into like lasgun expert or something, or sniper expert, because or las weapon expert. Enemies suffer a 20% penalty to dodge against las weapon attacks. That's not bad. Or I could take melter weapon proficiency. No, I shouldn't do that. I should not do that. I could gain 6 wounds, but yeah, I don't really need that. Yeah, I'm gonna take las weapon expert on Mimsy. What's the upgrade for finest hour? Okay, so the target of finest hour gains additional bonuses during their extra turn. The target deals plus. That's a color choice. Can anyone read that? Plus 15% damage. Okay. Dark blue on dark green. Until the end of combat, the target gains the effective voice of command. Target of finest hour gains all negative effects are immediately removed until the end of the officer's next turn. The target cannot die. Target gains plus 3 times. Oh, temporary wounds. I was just taking buffs to temporary wounds. Until the end of combat as well. Or I can do during the extra turn, all their non-attacking abilities cost -1 AP, which could be really nice. I'm going to go temporary wounds. I think we're going to stack some temporary wounds on there.
How do I increase your psi rate? There must be a way to increase psi rating, right?
Yeah, it's one of the common talents, I think.
Okay.
Or it might not be common, it might be psi only.
Well,
what am I going to do for Pascal?
Tough one to level up.
Just a flesh wound is a damn good name for a talent. Yeah. It's very Monty Python, isn't it? Oh, shit. Whenever the operative triggers an exploit on an enemy, the operative gains +1 damage and +2% armor penetration until the end of combat. Only applies to the first projectile in a burst attack. Stacks. Oh, that's disgusting. On Pascal? Hell yes! I think I might go... yeah, I gotta go for that. And... We're gonna up his ballistic skill because he does miss a couple of times still. And his weapon skill's already better than his ballistic, so we're gonna up that. Oh, and then we're gonna up weapon skill. +3 deflection against burning. I'm not really worried about burning. First attack in combat with any plasma melter or power weapon deals additional damage equal to 5. And then it's reduced to int bonus divided by 2. What's the int bonus at the moment? 5, so it'll be 2. 2 extra damage every time I shoot a plasma weapon isn't terrible. Or while wearing heavy armor, Forge World characters gain +1 MP, +1 deflection, and cannot fall prone. Nah. More tempted by the plasma. Have we got like plasma expert? Actually, it would be best if I could give him a melter weapon, because he's meant to be up close and personal. So I'm going to take Pinnacle of Weaponry, which will help for plasma and melter. Alright, and then upgrade the dismantling attack. Until the operative's next turn, the target cannot move. Until the end of combat, the target's MP are reduced by -3. Oh shit, that would be great. Like, if we've got like a Chaos Demon or something, we pop a dismantling attack on it, they can't move that turn, and then their movement is reduced by 3.
I like that.
Or we can reduce their weapon skill and ballistic skill by 30 until the end of combat. Or the target provokes an attack of opportunity whenever it attacks. Oh god, there's so many good ones on dismantling attack. Like, the base dismantling attack is pretty low quality, but these riders are nice. I'm thinking I might take the reduced weapon skill and ballistic skill by 30. I think that might be better than reducing its movement. Because it'll apply to ranged ones as well. Yeah. Okay. Over to Heinrich von Kallax. Whenever an enemy attacks the warrior's next melee attack against the enemy deals an additional +4 damage. Does not stack. Oh. Desolation, Enrage. I'm building this guy as a tank, so I need to kind of go for things that keep him alive. Thick Skin I've already got. Epicenter of Slaughter I've already got. I don't need Cautious Disengage. Oh, here we go. Clenched Teeth. The warrior gains 4 damage deflection against the first attack made by every enemy this combat.
Ready when you are.
Yeah.
And hello everyone in chat. How's it going?
Hey JLo, welcome in.
Yeah.
Ooh. Defensive stance is interesting. If the warrior is not attacked this turn, they gain a +10, +2 times toughness bonus % armor increase. And charge and slash do not affect this bonus. So you can charge in and then just stand there and wait.
Yeah. That's kind of cool.
That is kind of cool. Do I want that or Clenched Teeth for +4 damage deflection? It's only against the first attack. I'm going to do defensive stance, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Okay, then we're going to give Heinrich's Medicae, I guess. No, there's no need. Let's give him Xenos Law. Yeah. Then we will up his agility to increase his dodge chance. Because he's tanking, not striking. And then Edge of Dawn, maybe. Enemies adjacent to the Psyker suffer 10% more damage. That could work, because if I'm like next to them, then everyone else shooting them is... they're going to do 10% extra damage. Let's check the others. Oh, I can up the psi rating.
For Abelard, I upgraded his Brace of Impact ability so that everyone nearby who needs to flee from him when he drops Brace for Impact only takes half damage for attack opportunity. And upgraded his Daring Breach so that he should, I believe... it's weird, it's only showing one of them. Gets +2 damage on each of his melee attacks, in addition to his current +10 movement points and no attack opportunities against him.
Nice.
Yeah. As for Cassia, Perception, what's this one? It says Tonicity, which should give her additional damage based on the staff she's using.
Ooh, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, which might be why she's not doing as much damage at the moment. Her Fine Sour upgrade is, I believe I chose the one that gives her extra damage, I believe. That is a color choice indeed, plus 15% damage. And in addition to the one which removes the bones, which removes all negative effects.
I'm taking something a bit weird. Sanguine Siphon. Every time the Psyker deals damage, they gain 1 stack of Sanguine Siphon. If that damage was dealt to a target adjacent to them, they gain 2 instead. When the Psyker suffers lethal damage, the stacks of Sanguine Siphon are removed to reduce the damage by 1 for each stack, until either all stacks are removed or the damage is no longer lethal. Which, for tanking, is going to be pretty absurd. It's basically 1 temporary HP every time. Ish.
Alright.
And finally just doing my Daring Breach. For 1 round, the warrior becomes the priority target for every enemy hit by their melee attacks. Yep, that's what I want. Oh, I've already got it.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Then you might want the one that allows him to reposition and gives him plus 10 movement and no attack opportunity penalties, just so he can get anywhere he wants to be.
Oh, I was thinking until the end of combat, the warrior gains plus 4 MP for each kill and may use their MP after attacking. Oh, they're not killing.
That is also pretty good.
No, I'm going to take the plus 10 movement points. I think that's the one, because they're not gonna kill much. They're there to absorb damage.
Your inquisitive friend.
Yeah. All right.
Right, let's go off this rock.
Let's get the hell off this rock.
Curiosity
Did I do the loot?
sings in my veins.
I don't know if I did the looting after the cheating.
We definitely looted.
Yeah, we definitely looted. Pay no attention.
Yeah. Oh, look, Aurora's over there.
A gem of dark vitality, the bringer of terror, a las pistol, and a life-draining sword.
So I'm assuming the bringer of terror is a heavy bolter, right?
I think so. Let's have a look at the stats on that thing, because
it wasn't doing that during the fight.
Where is it? There it is. Two-handed ranged weapon, bolt. It does look like a heavy bolter. You need strength 60 to use it. Rate of fire 8. Range 12. 6 to 9 damage. I think it was doing a bit more than 6 to 9 damage. We also picked up the Gem of Dark Vitality for anyone heretical here.
That's going to be a zero. We have to level her up when we get back to the ship.
Yeah. I'm just checking, like, can anyone use the heavy bolter? Is that something that maybe...
Not yet. Argenta would be able to if she had double the strength.
Oh god, okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to work
and she's also not heretical.
Oh, yeah, you gotta be heretical. Okay, that's tricky. What about the life-draining sword? You need heretical follower again.
Yeah, all this chaos bullshit.
Oh, it actually increases veil degradation when you hit, so... Probably don't want to be doing that. Veil degradation is high enough as it is. I was very tempted to take... There was a feature for the Inquisitor
one step at a time.
His first psychic ability does 2 less veil degradation, and if that reduces veil degradation to below 0, it subtracts 1 from veil degradation instead. To the void ship! Oh, we missed the Rebel sniper rifle.
Alright.
I just went into Laz expertise. And there's a solid projectile sniper rifle that does way more damage.
That is a pretty good sniper rifle.
Yeah, I'm so upset. I'm so upset.
Did we not collect it? I was looking at the inventory screen for it at the time.
No, I picked it up.
Oh, okay, cool.
It warned me as we were about to leave that we were about to leave that.
Oh, okay.
So I've picked it up, don't worry.
So, for those who are worried about the plot, they blew up the sun. We saw some ships fly in, and they blew up the sun. They looked Dark Eldarish in design. So Drukhari, sorry. That's the word for them. That's the official trademarkable term.
Yep.
And then a Chaos Space Marine showed up and died because we're good.
Yeah. They died because they couldn't get good scrub and not because we cheated.
Thanks be to the Emperor, you are alive, your lordship. We are most gratified by your return, and the crew is full of zeal to carry out orders you may have.
Before anything else, I will hear an account of what happened to the system's sun.
Lord Captain, we saw a number of ships approach the sun, black creations of inhuman make, amalgams of sharp angles and edges. They surrounded the star, and then, my apologies, but I struggled to find words that could describe the terrible sight. The Xenos made the sun vanish into the void.
See ya, Armadillo Dream, and have a good evening.
Ciao.
Drukari.
As if we did not have enough troubles on our hands already.
The Xenos? Enemies of humanity?
I love how that's a test. Like, you get a test to say, oh, yes, I can be human supremacist.
I presume the failure is I literally don't know what they are. A breed
There are
of the
things other than
dark.
humans out there.
The most cruel and devious of their kind. The design of their ships matches the description provided by the Voxmaster. Like all Xenos, the Drukari are a blight on the face of the galaxy, but their technological superiority is indisputable. They abhor and fear warp sorcery, which is why they rely on creations of their twisted intellect, and many of those creations are capable of things that may seem akin to sorcery to the unenlightened eye. The theft of a sun is one example of what they are capable of. Are you sure?
Sounds like fucking magic to me, boy.
It's just like, I don't know, the space wizards and shit, they could probably do anything.
But
Clearly they can steal a
just
sun.
science. Just science. Just filthy elven science.
Are the Xenos in league with Aurora's cultists? We can rule out that possibility. The Drukari would never ally themselves with the arch-enemy's worshippers. If I had to name one thing that humanity and those Xenos have in common, it would be a shared loathing for warp corruption. The situation calls for immediate action. Edvard von Mimsy-Harkrieg. We can continue this conversation later if you so wish, but right now, I believe you should assume command. All right. Why did you not send a shuttle to the planet for me?
I do apologize, Your Lordship, but we were unable to receive your request of evacuation. The Vox link was overrun with violent interference, screams, blasphemous hymns, and other equally sinister noises. Any who listened to the interference for a protracted period lost their sanity. Several dozen operators went mad monitoring the Vox cache in hope of hearing your voice. Each one of them waited in vain.
Anyone else seeing the slight melting of the ship that's happening?
I'm not.
It looks fine now, but for a second there were a few things that were melting, and I'm like, is some heresy happening?
The heresy aboard my vessel?
Right,
You know how I feel about heresy aboard my vessel.
I'm not a fan. What is the current situation on board?
The navigator's sanctum is no longer empty, but the warp engine is still refusing to obey the engine seers. Without it, we cannot perform a warp jump.
It may be angry, or perhaps it is lamenting the injuries it has suffered. I will immediately initiate preparations for a prayer service. If the Omnissiah grants me comprehension, I will appease the machine spirit of this vessel. Do we have any hope of retaking the planet?
I fear that Ricard Minoris is lost. The situation is deteriorating by the minute. We must leave the system as soon as possible.
You're right, BDL, we should give it a try.
However, there are still people on the planet who have not succumbed to heresy and who are worthy of rescue. Besides the small number of our own shuttles, we also have the shuttles salvaged from the starport. We must save as many as we can. This has happened for a reason. Saint Argenta, whose name I carry with reverence and trepidation, is famed for saving the people of a dying world through the power of prayer. The God Emperor himself sent a star from the heavens that lifted the saint and her followers up to the sky, away from corruption and death. We must do as she did, direct all our efforts to saving those people who at this moment look to the heavens in hope of salvation.
The lives of peasants are of little value. Our prime objective is to save the Holy Relic, the miraculous fusion reactor, and the Electro priests who guard and tend to it.
Every moment we spend in proximity to a dying world, we are putting ourselves at risk. Your life, Lord Captain, is far more valuable than that of all of Ricard Minoris. The Von Valencius dynasty cannot be allowed to perish, and so, lamentable though as it is, we must rule out any idea of any evacuation.
The world is doomed, and its inhabitants along with it. The disappearance of the star was the final nudge toward death, the finale of the cult of the Final Dawn's plans. I once witnessed a similar event, a world that had surrendered to the servants of the archenemy and permitted corruption to enter too deep. At this moment, millions of people are bowing down before those who promised them salvation, and they are willingly giving over their souls to chaos. A sacrifice great enough to bring forth a demon world.
Dun, dun, dun.
Our only hope of stopping this process is to retreat to a safe distance from the planet and conduct targeted bombing of the Electro Priest Monastery. If we blow up the reactor, a thermonuclear reaction will follow. The world's oxygen will evaporate, killing off the entire biosphere. In doing this, we will save millions of souls from a fate far worse than death, and we will save Ricard Minoris from becoming an outpost of the archenemy.
Whatever fate you choose for this world, I urge you to make haste, Lord Captain. The planet is burning in raging flashes of crimson and purple. I can see it even from orbit. As do I see that the storm is already upon us. With every moment that we waste, it grows ever more difficult and perilous to steer the ship through the warp's turbulent currents.
I'm with the lady on this. Enough talking. We need to get out of here while we still can. Something lurking in the depths of your consciousness bristles at the passing thought of saving people. The spike of horror you feel takes your breath away. It is as if you are planning to steal the prey of a mighty predator. The planet is already wrapped in a thread stretched out from the warp. It deserves to have a new master.
So, the dogmatic option is apparently to blow the entire planet. Destroy all the oxygen on the planet by blowing up a fusion reactor and killing billions of people.
Yeah. Set an optimal course and carry out an orbital strike on the Electro Priest Monastery. Ricard Minoris must fall.
Yes, Lord Captain. I will immediately inform the navigation and artillery decks of the impending maneuver.
This isn't the nice people world, Keith.
Yeah, grim darkness, far future, only war and their associated crimes, I know that.
The right choice, Captain. May the sacred exterminatus cleanse this veil of corruption. The bridge is in upheaval. The technomats' prayers mix together in a senseless cacophony, while servitors work hastily to remove a hardened crust of sacred unguents from the warp engine's components. In the middle of all this tumult stands Pascal with a data slate clutched in his hands, seemingly disconnected from the flurry of activity around him. Mm-hmm.
Be nice. Pascal's good. We like Pascal.
I think the last one is probably fine. Although number 4 isn't bad. Yeah, I'm not going to just be rude to him, I think. I'm going to go number 4. Melios, if you do not bring this situation under control, we will all perish. Act swiftly. Pascal shoots you a look of fierce pride and says with gravity, "You are right. This is my temple. Tech comrades, heed my instruction." The mayhem immediately subsides, and the crew's actions fall into some indiscernible logic. The Omnissiah's servants start working in sync, and the Binaric clamor becomes a symphony of reports, which the Magos coordinates like a skillful conductor. Oh, I'm sorry. Those two are fantastic, but you can be
an absolute jerk to Pascal for no reason.
I don't think Edvard actually would say those two, though. In this case, he is an irredeemable jerk, but he's not this kind of irredeemable jerk. Admirably done, Pascal. The Omnissiah guides me. The prayers of the tech priests surrounding the cogitator almost drown out the sounds of the bustling bridge behind you. Pascal, poring intently over the data slate in his hands, extends a mechadendrite towards you. Please take your place at the cogitator, Lord Captain. Let's go. The huge machine in front of you is lit with dozens of its screens and hundreds of lumens. The blinking lights and endless rush of symbols and digits in the green background make your eyes water, and a vague sense of alarm simmers in the depths of your mind, the typical reaction of a layperson when confronted with the magnitude of the Omnissiah's creation. Among the numerous controls, you see the mouth of a cyber gargoyle, the same as at the gate to the warrant chamber.
The same reaction to any person who's encountered by a computer. You should immediately fear it and want to smash it.
Yep. Pascal's voice becomes imbued with imperious force. Servants of the machine guard, heed my command. Acolytes, prepare the incense instrumentation for the liturgy of machine spirit propitiation. Senior technomats, recite the prayer to generate a current data report. Operations will be marked with the campanological protocol Omnissiah Rejoice. I must inform you that for the purposes of safety, complete reassembly of the warp sextant and updating of its datasmith blessings are required. If this is not done, then at launch, the volume of aggregate calculation errors could result in the destruction of the data crypts. But as we do not have 100 hours at our disposal, we must admit this procedure.
Admit this procedure, yeah.
A minor deviation from the right of operation for the sake of appeasing the spirit. Listen, can't you do all this without me? I'm no servant of the Omnissiah, after all. This statement is true. In another temple of the Omnissiah, only his servant would be able to propitiate the machine spirit. However, the architects of this vessel's infrastructure made unsanctioned changes to the standard structure of the Cogitator network to equip the bridge with a machine that would permit its use by laypeople with a specific biological signature, members of House von Valancius. What must
Terrible
I do?
idea.
Place your hands inside the throat of the Cogitator Guardian, the Cyber Gargoyle, which has been assigned to guard the forbidden data crypts. The dynastic blood extracted from your veins will serve as a key to the data core, where the machine spirit dwells. To it we will offer our prayers, so that we may bypass the protective protocol for defective connections and launch the warp sextant.
I do not care how much you are into biometrics and security. Do not make any device to open your encrypted files that requires something that you have to put your hand into and stab you.
I mean, it's probably fine, right?
Probably fine.
Yeah, it prevents brute force attacks.
It prevents someone picking you up and slamming your hand into it themselves, I'm sure.
The laws of the Omnissiah know no exceptions, and so in this ritual I will remain at your side to placate the wrathful machine spirit in whose abode you will be intruding. Follow my liturgies, Lord Captain, and may we receive his blessing. Place your hand
in the mouth.
the Cyber Gargoyle's mouth. The metal jaws
Yum,
clamp
yum.
down on your hand, breaking your
Yum,
delicate
yum.
corporeal sheath and releasing warm red liquid into its gullet. That's the
Nom,
weirdest
nom,
way
nom,
of saying
nom, nom.
you bleed a little. At the same moment,
Breaking your delicate corporeal sheath. I didn't realize I was on the Smash or Pass D&D stream.
releasing my warm red liquid into its gullet. At the same time, the image on the vid screen before you
drinking
change.
something then, you bastard. Fucker.
Connecting. 0000.1.
Beep, beep,
Connecting.
beep.
0000.2. Connecting. 0000.3. Success Reg 789.0344. Access Init ID 8627. Nom OS Opera.
Nom nom
Rest
nom nom
Pack.
nom. It's called Nom OS. Nom 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 nom.
Gesture at the vid screen. What does it all mean? The sound of your voice, the cogitator's servant, whose bronze-bound skeleton is built into the cogitator housing, shudders. With a screech, its skull rotates towards you and then stops in that position. Benevolent code, a voice receptor. I hypothesize that the defect is located in the analyzer block. I register a reaction to the signal, but no processed response. A temporary override is permissible. The shell was created on a forge world unknown to me, initiating standard invocation of the machine spirit. What should I do now? Lord Captain, I now ask you to address the machine spirit. Speak the following command. By my authority, I revoke the inviolability protocol of the warp engine. The voice receptor will receive the vocal entry. Without your sanction, the machine spirit will not accept the data from the warp sextant. Alright. By my authority, I revoke the inviolability protocol of the warp engine. One of the cogitator's vid screens turns red. Pascal sees this and raises his hand, signaling to the rest of the tech priests, then withdraws a connector from his sleeve and connects it to the machine. Servants of the Omnissiah, make now the offering of cleansed data crypts to the machine spirit so that it may be filled with their true and calibrated data. May the Omnissiah have mercy on our souls.
reformat the hard drives, and perform a system recovery.
Yep. In meek solemnity, the acolytes offer up the cleansed data crypts to the warp engine one after another, repeating prayers of exaltation. After anointing the contacts with sacred unguents, Arctic White, Pascal inserts them in the cogitator slots. Your head begins to spin from the holy sensor's foul-smelling clouds of smoke and from the loss of the blood that the Saba gargoyle continues to drink from you like a thirsty bitch, and the world swims
Compressed
before
air.
your eyes.
Just spraying compressed air and blood into this machine.
Yep, you just gotta keep it going. Let this mechanism awaken in renewed purity. Pascal enters a sequence of commands and raises his head, watching the vid screens. Suddenly, he stops dead. No. His fingers fly over the command runes, entering command after command. His mechadendrites, clicking like pincers, pull at one lever after another. The vid screens fill with strings of symbols, completely incomprehensible to you, but clearly conveying something to the Magos.
He's being hacked. He needs another hacker and a set of extra keyboards to keep hacking the hackers.
I'm going to say nothing and not interfere at this point. After a few seconds, one of the data crypts mounted on the cogitator begins to emit sparks. A moment later, another data crypt does the same. The next bursts into flame and gives off a foul-smelling smoke. Around you, the Omnissiah's servants break off from their prayers, and someone bursts into frantic pleading. Pascal mournfully grates out. The mass of errors in the warp sextant's calculations is destroying the data repositories. The offering did not appease the ship's spirit. The warp engine cannot be filled with the motive force. We are trapped. A moment later, the Magos continues uncertainly. Perhaps an alternative Ryzen protocol or an emergency launch of the auxiliary coils.
This is the future Tesla wants.
Yep. While the other vid screens are filled with more and more strings of symbols, the monitor in front of you blinks and its static image changes. Pascal is too engrossed in his ritual to notice. Read the information on the vid screen. Input, PACCOM, stab true, stab false. Okay.
just like the idea, the nom thing stabbed you true and then stabbed false.
Query? What query? The cogitator servant creaks quietly in its joints, a sound that is drowned out by the Binaric hymns and the tapping of command runes. Injury, rescue, query. I have some options.
Yeah, do you want to be pious? Do you want to be blunt? Do you want to be commanding? Or do you want to be a horrible, horrible bastard?
Anyway, this one is a mimsy line. So,
Yeah.
useless pile of scrap. The rogue trader commands you, rid us of your malady and submit to my will. Your lordship, addressing a machine spirit in such a brusque manner is categorically unacceptable, even in a critical situation as we now... Pascal's next vocalization goes unsynthesized as he sees the vid screens begin to stabilize one after another. The strings frenetically galloping across the green background are replaced with stable images of regularly updating status reports. Only one monitor remains inexplicably red.
See, this is the real, true, far future tech. See, normally a person in your position would have to break out a hammer and hit the thing to make it stop misbehaving. Now you can just shout at it.
Registering warp sextant activated. Registering data stream stabilizing. Registering 0 data errors found. Reporting the warp engine is ready for translation. I am also reporting evidence indicating a category-free miracle fulfilling the criterion thou shalt witness the mechanism that toils in glorification of its function and in defiance of deactivation.
Lord Captain, Raver here. The crew are almost finished carrying out the orders given earlier. I've just received confirmation of the engineering holes. I don't know what you did, but the warp engine's up and raring to go. We're ready to begin the translation to warp, your lordship.
I don't think we need what just happened. I think Mimsy genuinely thinks that he gave an order and the computer obeyed.
Like everything else in this world, he gives an order, it does, something happens.
Yes,
everything is as
exactly.
it should be.
The Lord Captain speaking. I give the order to commence translation to the warp.
Waiting for you to ascend to Captain's throne, Lord Captain. May Emperor protect us.
All right, let's warp out. Ooh, that's the nuke we detonated.
It's more like you shot the power plant and over. Basically, that's what would have happened to us if we didn't beat Aurora in that first boss fight in the power plant. The
True,
Aurora
yeah.
cultist.
Which is weird, really, because if they wanted to turn it into a demon planet, they wanted to not do this, right?
Yeah, that's why we're blowing it up.
Yeah, but they wanted it not to blow up. Why
Oh,
was their
yeah.
first plan to blow it up?
Oh, yeah, well, chaos.
That's true.
I love servo skulls. Absolutely useless.
Yeah. Do you reckon they have
Right,
a problem
everyone-
in like the Imperium with people like plugging in random servo skulls they found? It's the equivalent of finding USB in the park. And
The real question I got is, do they have a problem just finding random skulls and expecting them to be servo skulls? Like, a skull. It doesn't have any technology inside it.
Oh, what is this? Oh, this is nice.
I have one of these at the end of the tutorial.
Oh, yeah.
Been a while.
The Von Valancia's flagship made its way out of the doomed star system. As the void shift plunged deeper into the Coronis expanse, the rogue trader's subjects bid a formal farewell to the late head of the dynasty, Theodora von Valancius. Having paid their last respects, the crew gathered their strength and braced themselves for whatever was to come next.
If you find a boring skull, you can just give it to someone who can put tech in it. Yeah.
You can't need something the brain, though, in the Imperium, because you can't just put tech in something. You need a human brain to it. Ooh, disco. We just
Desynchronization was
desynchronized.
detected. Open the cooperative mode window to restart the game. Yep, as long as it's fucking saved, I hope.
And we'll find out.
Did that work?
I'm still here.
Oh, we're good then.
I can start speaking. Yeah. Lord Captain, allow me to report our journey through the warp is coming to an end. Lady Navigator, or Celio, informs me that we have reached the point where we can translate to real space in the Furibundus system. The Lady Navigator and her pilots are waiting your permission to begin the process. Back to you. Yeah, we're connected. It's fine.
Sweet.
The Furibundus system is home to Footfall, the only Imperium outpost with a functioning wharf in the Coronis expanse. The tech priests are begging you to have mercy on the machines worn down by the warp and to allow the servants of the Omnis Sire to inspect and heal the void ship's wounds in the dock. The players' prayers and rituals will take some time, which our astropathic choir will use to establish a connection with the prime worlds of your protectorate, Darganus, Janus, and Kiaba Gamma.
Footfall looks to be quite fun from having hovered over it.
It is going to be our adventure town, I believe.
It's our Mos Eisley, but from the sound of it.
Yeah.
Notorious hotbed of vice, trade, and rogue trader intrigue.
Master Zachary Wise has recovered an invitation previously adrift in the Mysterium. The Leech of Footfall had humbly requested an audience with the rogue trader of the Von Valancius dynasty. According to Master Zachary, the message was tinted with shades of pleading. I quote, "Apparently, the Leech is anxious to meet as soon as possible."
We shall, of course,
Footfall.
be fashionably late.
Yes. And Footfall, the place where filth and sanctity go hand in hand. Reverend Hieronymus Doloroso will most likely expect a visit from me. I imagine he'll be interested in talking to you as well, Edward von Mimsy Harcraig.
Ah, the place where filth and sanctity go in hand in hand. The Pope's toilet. I will be leaving your void ship when we arrive on Footfall, Edvard von Mimsy Harcraig. Once that is done, consider the Lord Inquisitor's task complete. I hereby inform the rogue trader that during a comprehensive system inspection rite, this unit discovered data clusters within the captain's cogitator that are concealed from prying eyes by means of a personal cipher and a sacrament of algorithmic authorization. Unit Edvard von Mimsy Harcraig von Valancius has been added to the access list and assigned the identifier Keeper 2. The unit can access the data from the captain's cogitator, provided that he possesses the decryption key. That's a lot of things.
A lot of options. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna just go with what do I need to know about football.
It is the largest port and the trading capital of the Cronus Expanse. It has a dockyard that will allow us to inspect and repair the void ship, and it boasts its own astropathic choir, the Cronus Expanse Communications Nexus. Not to mention pirate holdouts, smuggler caches, and forts belonging to a dozen gangs, groups, and factions. In the Cronus Expanse, the Imperium relies on this as its outpost. The fringes of humanity's domain rarely resemble its central worlds, but so long as Footfall serves the God Emperor, insofar as it can, it will be considered a citadel of the Imperium, although I have heard that the ties it sends are underwhelming, to say the least. Due to Footfall's remoteness, it has developed its own rules and customs. Many of the goods that can be procured there would be considered heresy in the heart of the Imperium, enough to warrant summary execution. Moreover, Footfall is the domain of the rogue traders, who transcend certain Imperial laws by virtue of the warrant they bear.
Footfall is just a brief stop. What next?
As soon as we solve the issues plaguing the ship and establish contact with the key world of your protectorate, the time will come for your Magnae Accessio, the official ceremony of donning the mantle of the rogue trader. It is mostly a formality at this point. You already possess all the privileges granted by the warrant, and yet it is a major milestone in your personal history. The moment your name graces the list of heads of the Von Valancius dynasty. We are all looking forward to that date, Lord Captain.
I note that we finished like Act 1 and the tutorial, and we've still not done any ship combat.
Yeah.
Which is a system in this game.
I imagine because we need to go repair the ship and choose what we're going to outfit it with before we get into combat first.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if there's anything else we've not seen yet as well.
That's a lot by the sound of it.
I don't think I need the answers to any of these other questions. I feel like they're just going to hit me as we get there. So, tell the Lady Navigator I give her leave to make the translation from the warp into real space.
Guam. Get that Gellerfield working.
You better hope it's working. Vigdis begins issuing instructions. The massive ship appears to change with her every word. The bridge is set in motion as hundreds of people start to prepare for the shift to real space even, and measured chanting fills the corridors to safeguard the vessel and its crew.
One more thing, Lord Katzin. No one at the station knows about Lady Theodora's demise, and you inheriting the title. Liege Takara will be informed. It is required that we can use the dock, and besides, he is expecting a personal audience with the rogue trader. He will not meet with an unknown person of unclear standing. However, there is still the matter of announcing your arrival. You can either arrive on the station with the proper pomp and ceremony, or choose to visit it incognito.
I have decided. Tell the liege I will arrive officially as the rogue trader.
Not even considering any type of stealth or going into it like, ooh, see what people really think of the rogue trader before I make my move. No, straight in through the front door. I am here, worship me.
Roll out multiple red carpets. Here we go.
It will be done, Lord Captain. With your gracious permission, I will return to my duties.
Okay.
Off you guys.
So I have a mission to go back to my quarters.
Yeah, you got a load of missions.
And access the cogitator. How do I get there?
Well, you go down the lift here, don't you? To the left.
Oh, to the left.
I can't remember how to tag. Yeah, back here.
I love that the tag doesn't give you any real information. Like, if you're not looking directly at that area, the tag just shows you nothing.
Here's your lovely portrait. And I'm guessing it's going to be on the one in your bedroom.
Oh, I thought it might be at the desk.
I don't know. Might be on the one on the desk, you're right.
Lord Captain's personal cogitator. There we go. There's the Shrine of Remembrance, but that's not what we wanted.
That's the Patreon or the Kickstarter. Because
So it's not that. Maybe it is the one in my bedroom.
This is just excessive, this type of place.
I mean, you've seen the size of the ship. Ooh, there's some good size.
The fact there is an actual like constantly flowing swimming pool sized bath.
I have
Ooh,
received
good.
the Fiery Reckoning. Cracked data slate. Pick that up, but might provide some information. Can have a quick bath. I forgot how absurdly large the bath was. Let me just check the journal. It's not that one. Classified information. Oh, I've got to go. There's a personal cogitator on the bridge.
Oh, okay.
I thought it would
Oh,
be.
because okay. Well, that seems very silly.
It does. You love the Windows BDI, yeah. Yeah, it's the architecture is superb. Right. Is it up near the front? Not near the front. It's probably going to be near where Pascal actually is, isn't it?
First, if you tab, you'll be able to see names.
Yeah.
Bridge Technomats.
There's Pascal. Maybe I'll just try talking to him.
The Messiah knows all, comprehends all.
Doesn't seem to say anything specific, although
May your labors be effective and fruitful.
we do know Pascal is hiding something about who he is.
Yeah.
There's services back. There's a service back here who seems to have a name, like as servitor, or maybe it's just a servitor. Maybe not. Nah.
Well, no
Don't
idea
ask
where
over.
this is meant to be. Oh, there's a cogitator over here. Maybe it's this. Nope, can't interact with that. Strange. Oh well, let's
Maybe somebody
ignore that. We can deal with
Yeah.
that later. It's not just like in my chair, is it?
That'd be funny.
No, it's definitely not. No idea. There's nothing marked as interactable. We will just go to the planet.
There's a valet at the front, but they're just going straight into space now.
Yep, straight to space. It'll be fine.
Going to the furry Bundus system.
Yep, it's full of furries.
Mm-hmm.
If this is the system that is full of space wolves, I will laugh.
An abundance of furry space marines.
The Uvu system.
Furry Bundawoos.
God, this one's taking a while to load. I'm at 18%.
Yeah, jeez. Yeah, same.
How big is this galaxy? This is coming off an NVMe drive as well.
This is coming up for like, yeah, an SSD for me.
Have a look
Is
at
it just
my,
ticking up one? Is it just ticking up one per second now?
Yeah. It is using 100% of my GPU to render this menu. Like, what is it doing?
Is this? Yes, it's a load of fur. Is
Yeah.
it the disconnect the desyncing that's just like it's a crash and it's just pretending to load?
Maybe. Does seem odd.
This seems far too even a loading bar for me, for my tastes.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing I can do until it hits 100 anyway, other than, like, quit out and load it up again.
Right. Place your bets. Do we go above 100%?
Oh, surely they thought of this, right? Surely they've thought of this. BDR's betting yes. Should put in a prediction for this.
You can always do bingo in the meantime.
Yeah, true.
Takes us a while to go through this game, doesn't it?
Well, with loading like this, it is.
This is just nothing going up like a percent a second, right?
Yeah. Well, not even in every second, it's like every 2 or 3 seconds. Let me see. What's already happened? Did the monster forget about bingo? Don't think so this time.
I mean, I'm not a mod, so...
Don't think we've had too... Oh, I did do a growl.
Yes, you did.
I did do a use or nothing. War crime committed? We counting? Yeah.
Yes.
Don't even need to question that.
I don't think you mentioned your own toilet habits, but you did mention the Pope's toilet habits.
I did mention the Pope's toilet. I'll count that.
33 then.
Oh, I think that's it.
Yeah, we've not argued with the chat yet, or you've not argued with the chat yet. I'm not a mod, so botting you doesn't count. I'm not sure how many bad jokes you've made this session. Don't think you've actually made that yet. So.
The Pope's toilet being the only one.
I mean, yeah. And we're not counting any of our silly voices as accents yet.
No, I don't think they need to. I could count that. Yeah, I'm gonna count that.
I'm just looking at my own bingo cards, so it's in my best interest to get these ticked off. The points don't matter, and the prizes mean nothing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 98%, 99, 100.
Is it gonna go 101? Is it gonna go 101?
It's not going to go 101, but it's going to stay 100 and it's going to stay broken.
Yeah, I think it might be fucked.
I think we're fucked. All right. Okay. Technical difficulty screen, please.
Yeah, I don't have one of them.
All right. I'm going to quit out. I'm going to quit out first and see if that saves it for your computer.
What I'm gonna do? Hold on.
So I've just force quit myself.
Dude.
Messes.
Oh, it did just load.
Yeah, I think it's disconnection problems. Okay. One moment, I'll rejoin.
Okay.
Describe the action I'm missing.
Raver wants to say something. That's about it.
Who wants to say something?
Ravor.
Oh, okay. Yes, I should get back immediately so I can do a gruff houndsman voice.
I'm gonna put us on the new break screen so that.
Thank you for the message that is just 2 dots as an error message. Thank you, game. I think you have to save and create a new lobby.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Everybody. Sorry, everyone. It is me. I am the fool.
Okay, I've sent you a new code.
Gotcha. Actually, that looks a bit right. That looks a bit more right. You know, downloading 2 meg of worth of text from you. Oh, that's a better load screen. There we are, 92, 93. 100%. Press any key. We're back.
Okay. Go to the main screen. There we go.
Sorry about the technical difficulties, everybody.
I don't think you get assigned ones until we're out of this screen for now. Right. Do we want to head immediately to Footfall? There's a dead world. There's also the Altar Templum Calixis X-17, Drusus's Blessing, and some unknown ships in a red circle.
I don't like the idea of the unknown ships in the red circle, especially considering that's where... Where are we? We're right next to Football, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yes. I think heading to Football's probably the safest. Oh wait, no, we're right next to those unknown ships. Oops.
Well, I may have made a mistake.
Now we might get to learn the combats.
Yeah.
In space.
Welcome to ship combat.
Oh shit.
Christ, okay. Is it going to tutorialize this? Okay, good. Okay, moving the ship in combat. You have engaged the enemy in space combat. Battles in space and on the surfaces of planets work quite differently from one another. In space combat, the battlefield is separated into 3 zones marked by various degrees of brightness: acceleration zone, mid-movement zone, end movement zone. Ships travel at high speeds even during combat, which is why both your ships and those of your enemies move a certain distance each round. You can only end your turn once your ship has traversed the minimum required distance upon entering the end movement zone. Okay. To move the ship, click
to move
on any accessible cell on the battlefield. Once you do, you will see a hologram of the ship that will allow you to evaluate the efficiency of future attacks and actions from that position as you would in regular combat. Okay, funnily enough, I added rules a little bit like this to D&D recently. It went shockingly well. Right. We have a Cobra-class destroyer and a Cobra-class destroyer.
2 of them, yeah.
And I forgot I named the ship the Prime Noctis.
You bastard.
Oh god, we've got like literal like broadsides.
Yeah, so we've got a metal lance weapon which is directly in front of us. We've got torpedo tubes which go literally the 3 squares directly in front of us. Then we've got batteries on both sides, Mars pattern macro batteries, and then meso and macro cannons that are like pinned to mounted to the front.
Oh god, okay.
And you've got to go a minimum amount of distance. So if you do that, all we can really hit them with is the Mars pattern and the Mesoa pattern.
So
But if you move like to the left, yeah, then we'll face different, won't we? Yeah. All right, and I'll put some medium speed.
So I'm just wondering.
Were we meant to like put people in these positions? We've got 6 officer roles here, and we don't seem to have anyone in them. We weren't told about this, so guess not.
I'm just wondering, do you queue up attacks from that position? Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
so you go to a position, attack, and then you can keep moving and keep attacking. Some ships are protected by shields. As you'll damage such an enemy, you must first pierce their shields. 2 shield arrays cover the ship's sides. 1 protects its bow and 1 its stern. So the sides are most defended. When facing an enemy ship equipped with shields, choose your angle of attack wisely and direct your fire at a side where the shields are weakened or completely depleted. The Rogue Trader's flagship is likewise protected by shields. Got it. Shields do not recover at the start of the next turn. Instead, they can be restored using the restart shields action. Restarting the shields reduces the flagship's combat efficiency. On its next turn, it will have reduced movement speed and firing range. So I'm trying to shoot at the front, which only has 7 shields left. I can do this.
So directly in front of it, yeah.
lance.
Yeah, those are the lance.
Woo! Whee! Ha ha ha! And then
Nice.
let's finish it off with a void ship ram, shall we?
You just gotta ram it.
I mean, we could just use the torpedoes.
Ram it.
Oh, the torpedoes start there, but then they move on their next turn?
Yes.
How many actions do I have? Is it just like all of them?
I don't know. We'll find out.
I'm going to drop a torpedo down. We'll see what that does. You have fired a torpedo salvo. Torpedoes will appear next turn in the priority order. Once their turn begins, you will be able to direct them. Your own torpedoes can pass through the space. Oh, they can turn around. Enemy ships can attack your torpedoes and destroy them. Okay. And then let us ram. Boom! We took a bit of damage.
Took some damage, yeah.
I'm happy. And I think that's all our movement. End turn. I did not think to turn our shields back on. That's right, they're shooting at the back.
Right, these torpedoes can take a U-turn, apparently.
Off they
and
go.
then we need to also spin around and put the shields back up.
Yeah.
So, like, real hard support as fast as possible, I think, right?
I think so, yeah.
Right, following the... Yeah.
If we do that, we'll have our side shields facing them. I'm going to restart the shields as well.
Yeah.
And then I don't think any of the weapons can hit right now.
We can fire some more torpedoes.
Oh, I could have. Ooh.
Yeah, chase them. Just blow them up, right? Oh, we got an achievement.
Yeah, you restarted your shields on your flagship and received no damage or something?
No damage. Well, they're directly in line for being shot with a metal and lance weapon.
They are, aren't they? I wonder if I should soften...
The ram first?
Well, I'm thinking the cannons, the macro cannons.
Yeah, we can shoot back cannons.
Take the armor off a little bit and then lance. And then we could finish it up with a void ship ram just to sort them out.
Or we can like peer to the left and shoot them with one of the weapons. Or yeah, peer to the left or right and shoot them with one of the guns. So they have
we'll
to
do that. Broadsides.
Move towards the There we go.
Boom! Lovely.
The battle is over.
Yeah. Repairing a ship. Enemy attacks can penetrate your shields, damage your ship's hull. Damage remains after the battle is over and must be repaired. Open the void ship management screen to make repairs to the ship. Use scrap to repair your ship and restore its hull integrity. Scrap can be found while exploring star systems, collected after certain space battles, or purchased from merchants. Okay.
Yeah, we've got 32 scrap. Apparently, I just pressed the OK button by accident. Sorry.
That's alright.
Alright.
Okay, so open the void ship management.
That's there on the far right.
I'll repair for 38
bottom.
points of scrap. We can upgrade parts for scraps as well.
So we've got full hit points at the moment, right?
Yeah, I've just done the repair.
Okay, cool.
We can upgrade the ram. We can upgrade the hull. That might be a good idea. Or upgrade the shields, maybe.
And we can also put people in their posts.
I can't do the shields. We need items. Oh my god!
Yeah.
It's got full on
leveling system for
leveling talents and feats. Okay. Posts. Yeah, let's put some people in. Supreme Commander Mimsy. Master Cannoneer.
Skill required persuasion. Sorry, skill required persuasion.
Yeah.
Yes, I guess so. Yeah, 80. Yeah.
And then Argenta for Master Cannoneer. Shield Master is Pascal.
Maneuvers is Abelard or Henrik's.
Oh, interesting. Depending on class, you get a different ability. Shield Pulse from Pascal, and I would have had reinforced shields. because of tech use 40. Oh god, it's okay, so this is coming down to all of those stats that we've not really been caring about. Master of Maneuvers. I guess we're gonna put Abelard in because Abelard comes with the special ability new heading.
Yeah.
Warp Channeler. Not got.
Well.
Oh my god, minus 170 for Argent.
Because she has no Xenos. She has no warp law. Like I told you that I'm taking Shun the Heretic type moves.
Yeah. So I'm guessing we kind of want.
So we put Argenta in.
Either Idira or Cassia for this, I suppose. What's the last one?
I think
Idira's better for the
Idira.
last one, unless we want. So our choices are Vulnerability Scan or Arc Augury. Arc Augury is the flagship's next shot, gains +2 extra range. And Vulnerability Scan doesn't say what it does. Oh, here we go. Highlight its weak points. All damage dealt to a weak point is increased by 30%. So they're equal for Warp Channeler. Idira is slightly better at Master of Etherics.
Heinrichs gives you a teleport.
That's the same one as...
It's same channel as Cassia. Yeah, put Cassia in for Warp Channel, I think.
Okay. Ooh, there we go, which means Master of Etherics is Idira, and we get the Arc Augury.
Nice.
That's cool. They've put a lot more into this than, for example, like Pillars of Eternity 2 put a ship combat thing in, and it was like a text-based adventure, basically. This is a lot. I feel like we need to upgrade the shields. Oh no, we can't. We can't upgrade the shields. I can upgrade the hull. Or the RAM.
Needs 50 scrap. Yeah, we have 94.
Yeah. We can't upgrade any of these components on the left. They are things we have to buy and replace. But there's two things on the right we can upgrade.
All right.
Increasing hull integrity or increasing ram damage and reducing damage suffered when ramming another void ship.
Ram.
Let's do ram. Yeah.
Ram.
Let's do ram. There
we know
go.
what we're like.
Yeah, we know what we're like. So that was kind of cool. That was interesting.
It is.
I'd like there to be a bit more multiplayer to it. Like, maybe...
Yeah, it does say that it's our flagship, though. Presumably we're going to get other ships that depart from it, so we get some bombers and stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe. We'll find out.
I think that would be cool if so. Where do we want to head, then?
Shall we just head straight to Footfall?
I think, yeah, probably. They were desperate for us. And we might be able to pick up some stuff at Footfall as well.
We're going to go straight through this sun.
Because our profit factor is 22.
Alright.
Okay. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool-ass map. Okay, let's go to Void Dock Alpha Row.
Guess so. Who are we bringing? We do have to upgrade a deer at some juncture.
We do, but wasn't...
Oh, you wanted to bring Heinrichs, didn't you?
Heinrichs, didn't he want to come here for something?
He wants to be dropped off, yes.
So... Oh, he's not an option.
Oh, yeah, he's being dropped off, so yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, well, here it is. Well, and I'll have to upgrade Adira immediately.
Ooh. Oh, so that giant statue wasn't metaphorical. It actually is just a giant statue.
That is legit there. That's cool.
Well, they did draw out the red carpet for you.
Good. rogue trader. Footfall welcomes you. On behalf of the liege, Lord Vladim Tokara, allow me to express my joy at your arrival. The liege awaits you at his residence, but should you have ever business to conduct on the station, I will be honored to serve as your guide.
This is so familiar. Behind the amber-coloured scattering of words of welcome, far less appealing hues lurk, murky and diluted, the look of someone accustomed to lying and hiding their intentions.
Someone's coming, and they're coming for us. Watch out, Lord Captain. He's just ready. Who's coming? Judging by the voices, there's a lot of them. Angry. They've got teeth, but they aren't that sharp. Their edges, their numbers. Pray, what are you talking about? What could you mean by such a cryptic She doesn't get to say the rest. Oh, shit!
Oh, good start! We probably should have dressed up a tier.
Whoops! Here we go! Are we in the middle of a two-way fight?
Holy shit!
Armored Amber. Oh, yeah, no, here we go. Oh, no, I am allowed to level her up right now. Hold on.
Right, cool. Probably want to do that first then. Oh, I like the new combat music.
Oh, no, maybe I'm not allowed to. Nope, I'm not allowed to. Never mind.
I want to redo this quickly.
It's gonna be fine. Mimsy, let's start you near the back. Pascal, let's start you near the front.
There is like 6 levels behind everyone.
It's gonna be fine. Idira, let's start you not partaking in this combat. I'm ready to go if you
It's
are.
not appearing this episode.
Yes.
Yeah. Cassie will be going first, so we'll be dropping a void blast on this big load of people next to us. So give your command to whoever you wish. Probably Pascal, I think.
I was gonna say, do you want me to just give you that for free now and then?
No, because I think Pascal needs to get rid of these 2 armored Anvers who are next to.
Oh, true.
Because they're going to meet after. Well, one's going to meet after Cass.
Yeah, I can issue. Bring it down. To Pascal.
What if?
Pascal's obviously can't move,
Pascal's got his,
but he has
he's
got.
got his plasma gun,
Yeah, we can do.
and it's not a chaos space when we were shooting this time.
I can do something even funnier instead of going for the ones close.
Oh, the one's really far back. Nasty.
Oh, disgusting. Okay.
That sounds good.
That
was good.
I'm going to drop a. Has anyone got exploits yet? No exploits
Not
yet.
yet. We just started the combat.
I will analyze a nearby enemy, then pop some exploits on because then I can give us some bonus armor. All right, Mimsy, good work. There's no heavier cover, so you may as well stay where you are.
Mimsy takes all the credit for that one.
Yep, Mimsy did that. Oh, I'm looking forward to this breath weapon time. Glorious, 3 dead already.
Absolutely.
Did it drop stun as
vile.
well? Doesn't look like anyone got stunned by it. Annoyingly.
Just Edge of Oblivion. So their dodge and hit chance has gone down by 12.
Yeah, it's just sometimes that stuns people, doesn't it?
It does.
They must have passed their will tests.
Must have indeed.
Momentum went up quite a bit.
It did.
One Fug failed the resistance test, but presumably died before it mattered. Oh, how do you miss with a shotgun at that range?
Abelard. Just Abelard.
Everyone
They're
is
still
missing
missing.
the shotguns. What is going on?
It's amazing, isn't it?
Oh, superb. Abelard, please delete these people. Oh, almost did it.
Actually annoyed. Actually annoyed with that because I thought I was going to get them.
Well, I mean, it'll be Mimsy's go soonish.
Oh.
Oh no, it's Pascal next.
Oh, I missed clit. Oh well. Whatever.
Fair.
That's fine. Abelard's better out in the open, dragging people into the line of fire.
Do you want me to take the two armored ones out that you damaged? Because I can do that with the overcharge. Oh, no.
I think so. Yeah.
Hold on.
Wait, yeah. You don't want to burn out the overcharge so quickly on the plasma gun.
Yeah.
Pascal does have 11 movement though.
Is the plasma weapon overheated right now? Or is it not? Yeah, Pascal has so much movement, it's absurd at this point. That's the point. I've got AoE AoE melee weapons. Why don't I just do that? So, first of all, we got some exploits I can consume.
Bloodstained Amelia has a name.
That's worrying.
There's a named person at the back. With 125 hit points. I think that's our key target back there.
So I'm going to drop tactical knowledge here. Increasing everyone's armor.
Cool.
Then I am deeply tempted to delete those two thugs, but I could go and delete these two thugs instead, and I'm not sure which. Like, you're probably okay where you are, right?
Abelard is fine. Abelard's like a secondary meat sponge. Like, as soon as we get Heinrich's back, we'll be happy, but Abelard can function as a meat sponge as can Cass.
Okay, I will go here.
Like, Pascal's our close range rogue, while Azira's our distance rogue, right?
Quest approved.
Yeah.
Ability analysis successful.
Oh,
So
someone
boom
dodged.
there.
Yeah, I destroyed some cover there.
Yeah.
Show me what you've got.
I like how they ran. Okay. Right.
Maggot.
Ooh. Oh, thank you for making my turn for
I can
Amelia
handle this.
so much better.
Oh,
Yeah.
not that much
She is-
damage though.
She is the one to get rid of.
Yeah. I guess Abelard is pretty good at enduring these shots, but... Oh, 125 health. Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's our boss to deal with.
a bit spicier, yeah. At least she's not in cover at the moment.
Okay, we're going to run and gun from here with Argenta. Okay, this goes to get a bit closer and starting with that pack.
Yeah.
Put in rapid fire. Yes, I'm putting her in the open, but whatever at this juncture.
Mimsy's gonna shoot Bloodstained Amelia next turn, I think.
Yeah. Ooh, one just got perfect cover. Well, that's fine.
Ooh, nice.
That'll do.
Yeah. I like that the dodge actually repositions you. That is kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
Eradicated.
Oh, nice.
Absolutely deleted.
Yeah. We've almost got max momentum. Idira, what
Yeah.
are you gonna do? Absolutely.
Put down a ton of exploits,
Fucking
I'm
nothing.
guessing.
Yeah.
She did have 31 hit points, so she's not useless.
Yeah. But I think she's just going to put exploits down that can get exploited
And
by other people.
the main benefit of leveling up is like what? She's gonna have a difference of 20 in stats at most, like at the actual most, and a ton of abilities. So damage-wise, she's still gonna be doing a lot.
Oh, yeah.
It's not like it's a -2 proficiency from like a D&D game. Being as far
I
behind
know
the
what is
levels.
to come.
Right.
So presumably you can start putting pot shots in on Amelia.
Yeah, she's got a sniper rifle.
Mm-hmm. And she's got her stat as well, hasn't she?
Oh my god, 85% dodge chance.
Yeah, I think we're down to attrition on that one.
Luckily, exposed
Anything
weakness
is.
will lower that.
Yeah.
Down to 65% dodge chance, and now let's take the shot.
On it.
That's it.
Very nice. Mimsy!
And Mimsy.
Come up into cover.
Mimsy can see nearly from there.
Yeah. I will first issue you serve me. And I'm gonna do that to Pascal.
Schemes within schemes.
Then I'm gonna issue bring it down to Pascal. Oh, I can't. I'm gonna
Because you already
issue...
bring it down, Pascal. Not on cast, not this turn.
Break their ranks, Pascal.
A genius at work.
Weren't you under voice to command? No, you weren't. I did it the wrong way around again. God damn it. All right, fair enough.
It's been a while. It's been a while.
Ooh. Okay. I'm not going to take the super aimed shot. I'm going to give Argenta voice of command and then take aim. Because take aim doubles the range of your burst weapons and also you ignore enemy dodge.
Oh, well, that's
Wicked.
part of enemies like on that fire corridor is going to be regretting it, assuming cast and blood this turn.
Alternatively, you can probably destroy Amelia, whose
Possibly,
dodge is at 65%, but armor is at 0.
We will see how it goes.
Anyway, that's the turn done.
Get someone.
So I think cast's going to destroy those.
Yeah.
We have
just hit
momentum, not
momentum
using
as well,
cats.
and we've got so many benefits from using heroic acts. It's unreal. Yes! Oh
Time
my
to
god,
bunch up,
the range of
idiots.
that is... It's just absurd. It is just absurd. I love it. You thinking of issuing the finest hour?
Not yet. Not yet. I'm dealing with the action economy.
Well, yeah, I mean, finest hour is also dealing with the action economy.
No, not with Abelard. I'm going to do that with Argenta.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Nice dodge.
Oh, good. Yeah, move everyone into proper positions there.
Yeah. Dodging a shotgun at close range is an absurd move. Nice.
It's about to get nicer too. Oh, it's not because this greatsword might cause friendly fire.
Do it. Pascal's got loads of wounds.
All right then.
Only got 3 less than Abelard.
I took care of this one.
Okay, we've got a parry. That's fine.
Easy.
Yeah, we've sort of busted the action economy. There are like stragglers around the edges, but not many.
Yeah, it's kind of working for us.
It's now 6 on 3. I think Pascal probably starts plasma blasting the boss.
I can't get a good shot, not with that.
Then yeah, deal with this backliner.
But I can't get an analysis on him just yet.
Little Astaire, I don't know what the balancing for Little Astaire is. It doesn't increase warp degradation. It can be used once per round. Yes, it's her attack, but what else would you use? And she then can use her opposite powers afterwards. What is it we're not guessing about Little Astaire that's a downside?
The even funnier thing is you can upgrade Cassia so that all navigator powers reduce warp degradation.
Nice.
So Little Astaire will do that as well. It is absurd.
Ridiculous.
I can't debuff.
I don't think you need to.
I was going to try and debuff Amelia to lower her dodge even more.
Let's see what Amelia does now. Because if she stays in position, then Argenta's going to have a very fun turn. If she moves into those hazard stripes, she's going to have an even funner turn.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
pop tactical knowledge down to buff our armor.
Look out.
Flesh
Okay.
Imperium.
yet iron knows no pain.
Yeah, crit.
Right.
Could be worse.
Okay.
Like after Aurora, I've got to double check we're definitely still at the right difficulty level. Because we're beasting this fight.
We are, yeah. Move there, please. Revel and Slaughter.
Nope, we're still on daring. Definitely still on daring.
And then Firearm Mastery, I guess.
Yeah. I hope it's going to let you aim from there. Looks like it
does,
will.
I checked before. Yeah.
Good couple of shots.
That's my burst fire. Now my actual fire.
Nothing but crits. Let's see it.
92%. 92%. No more bullets.
Oh.
That's a shame. And one more because I ran the gun.
Strike.
Yes.
I think that was
Amazing.
correct use of the momentum there.
Yes, it was.
Anything else?
Just making it Amelia's day worse.
Yep. Reducing dodge chance again. Dodge chance is now 43% instead.
That's nothing compared to the high weapon skill.
Farewell.
Knives Out. What was that ability?
Yeah. Yeah,
Probably
what was
something
that?
to do with. It probably made all the others better, but they're all dead. Emperor protects me. They kills.
Every time. I warn them and then they would go all, Dear Emperor, our Lord and Savior, how could this have happened? Who could have thought?
Stop quivering, unwashed worm!
I think I've got to do number 1. Oh, number 3 is good. Number 3 or number 1?
Number 1 is a bit pompous and out of place, whereas number 3 is very much being a horrible bastard.
Yeah. Stop quivering, unwashed worm, and answer me. Who would dare to attempt such an outrageous attack?
Your lordship, those guys were Anvers. They're a gang. They're the worst, I'm telling you. They're scared of no one, not even Liege Takara.
Go and report this to the liege.
Yes, I'm sorry, your lordship. I'll just go and report to the Liege. They killed her. They killed me lady. Oh, this is terrible, sir.
Well, now we don't have a guide. Let's
Well, now we also have to level up Adira.
Let's level up Adira multiple times. Right. I'm gonna upgrade Warp Law because it turns out we use that in the ship.
And it's going to be the opposite of Argenta, who has a minus 170 in Warp Law.
I'm gonna up Intelligence, which is ranged weapon damage.
I love the fact that she has minus 170.
Yeah.
Minus 170.
Ooh, I'm going to take Covert Protocol. While the operative is in half cover, their cover efficiency is increased by 15%. Its bonus is doubled if the operative is not moved during their turn. Perfect for a sniper. I will take Warp Law again. It's a precise attack. For the next attack against a target affected by an exploit, that target's cover efficiency will be reduced by the perception bonus. Neat. The operative's next non-area attack inflicts the intimidated effect on the first target. Oh, and all enemies in a 5-cell radius around them. The damage dealt by intimidated enemies is reduced by -2 times perception bonus, which is 5, so -10% until the operative's next turn. This negative effect is doubled for enemies with less than 3 times int bonus percent armor. Int bonus is 3 with less than 9% armor, so it's not really going to affect much. While in cover, the operative gains plus 25% cover proficiency, plus 15 perception, and plus 15 ballistic skill. Ooh, I'm taking that. Perfect sniper mode. Let's get some psychic powers. Let's go for Psycho Minoris. And then we got Mind Thief. Pain Channeling.
Does she have to increase her warp factor as well? Because she's an unsanctioned psycho.
Yes, she is now up to Psi rating 1.
Cool.
Every time an enemy suffers damage from the Psycho, that enemy's armor is reduced by 3%. If the enemy's armor is already 0, their deflection is reduced by 1 instead. Jesus! That doesn't even say, like, psycho damage either. It's just damage. So just keep shooting people to lower their armor rating. We'll do that. And I'm going to increase perception, because that's used a lot. And then ballistic skill. Then let's get some extra psychic abilities. Nah. I think we're good. There's no, like, sniper proficiency. It's all, like... weapon type, like bolt, or other such things. Okay.
But do remember to give her the best sniper rifle we've got.
Yeah.
And possibly some armor. Maybe she needs some armor at this juncture. I don't know. It's been a while since we've used Adira.
The first dodge attempt of every enemy in combat suffers a minus 14% penalty.
Okay.
That's decent. I'll take that. And then
First
lastly...
First hits like to kill things.
Dismantling attack.
Have we got the guaranteed hit one on her?
We'll take the attack of opportunity one. The guaranteed hit is the base sort of thing.
Oh, that's just base for dismantling attack, isn't it?
Yeah. So I'm gonna make this one that they provoke an opportunity attack whenever they attack.
Cool.
So we put that on
cool.
when Abelard's in front of someone and just go ham. Yeah, and let's put the...
And give her the rebel sniper rifle.
Yeah, better sniper rifle on. Idira. Okay, better sniper rifle. She can take the life-draining sword.
Does she need it? Does she want it?
Probably not, actually, looking at it.
I mean, it's a cleaving weapon, isn't it?
Ooh, I'm going to give her the Gem of Dark Vitality, though, or one of them. Each round, the wearer regenerates wounds equal to the wearer's heretical rank.
And when we're fucking up the warp, she gets plus 10 toughness.
Yeah. Give her another grenade. Just check her armor.
Regenerates
as well.
wounds equal to her heretical rank. She's heretical rank 2, so she regains 2 hit points every turn.
Yeah.
Every round, even.
Improved armor body glove. Means we can probably always add body gloves. Put her in the sin skin.
Yeah, she's
Okay.
dodge, isn't she? I imagine we're about to get an upgrade of weaponry anyway, so let's not get too precious about it, but just make sure she's got the stuff she needs.
Yeah. Just double checking.
She's got warp bonus
various
headset,
like trinkets and
correct.
stuff.
Yeah. She's got gloves that when she dies gives everyone else +1 damage. Just in case she does drop.
Yeah.
I think we're okay with that.
That sounds good.
Yep. Alright. Right, let's go loot some body swap while we're here as well.
Yeah.
Remember to put stuff in cargo if it's bad.
Yeah, I'm going to move auto pistols automatically to the cargo zone.
Oh dear. Axes as well, by looks weighty axes. Ooh, do we want a weighty axe? 7 to 11, I suppose. 10 to 11, 18. Got chainsaw for days.
Yeah.
Lousy flak armor.
Well, that can auto go. At this point.
I suppose 1 flak armor we might need though.
I think we got one already. We got 2 in our inventory already.
Okay, fine, cool. If that's the case, maybe. Yeah, at this point, maybe Ablard needs flak armor. Sorry, like flak armor. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're moving off. Or we're still looting
There we go.
axes.
I'm still doing a bit of looting. There's a couple more people. But I've set a lot more things to automatically go to the cargo zone, so that should take less time now. And Bloodstained Amelia, what are you carrying? Hello, a combat shotgun.
Not surprising.
Yeah. She's not positioned in the best place for one of those.
Alright.
Leaflet,
you,
we need
Rotor.
no rules or leaders. We are not an organisation, we are a force of nature. ANV. Alright.
That's nice of them.
Yeah.
Not very often we'd stop a law of nature.
Rules of nature, indeed. A load of dead people who are goods. So I will collect their goods. They really do just leave these corpses. Enforcer like carapace. Might be good for the light armor wearers.
Let's have a look.
I'll keep raiding goods.
50% dodge chance, 15%.
They will see. Oh, yes, indeed. They all will see.
It's an upgrade for Cass, so Cass can have it.
Okay. Well, there's a shop here if we need to buy anything from the ragman.
I think we're okay given that previous fight.
Yeah, good point. More goods. Internal report. I'm writing to inform you that 2 days ago the discharge was interrupted by a raid launched by the Anvers gang. In the attack, 3 loader servitors were put out of commission. Furthermore, 1 cargo container, serial number FVDA 16165, was stolen along with its contents. There is a rank 5 functionary. Suppose we can try talking to them.
In
To
this
the Duplicitous
tapestry
Agency,
of a
I'm
world,
writing to inform you
I
that
am
the state
road
of your
friend.
copper is... Ooh,
Another notch.
Now is our time, not theirs. Go to their homes, drag them out of their
still
beds,
new
carve
to
open
the
their bodies
art
like
of
carcasses of a
exploring.
slaughterhouse. The Imperial Navy, Casbalica, Corda von Valancius, their names mean nothing now. Tomorrow we'll erase them from memory. The AMV is...
Yeah, the Ambers, yeah. I've just found a new cloak for those of us who want to get more grenade happy.
My nerves are frayed.
I mean, I can already use one for free.
I think anyway, it just came to the... I think I collected it, it's just vanished. Oh yeah, collect all. Yeah. There's a new grenade. There's a new
Immune to
grenade
damage
cloak.
from grenades.
From their own and... the wearer and their allies are immune to damage from the wearer's grenades. For the person who wants to start using close range grenades.
I don't know if I'll apply that one. Just purely because the existing cloak I've got is already good, increasing the range of my officer archetype abilities.
That's fair. Yeah, Cass is wearing a road trader's cloak, so not getting rid of that yet. Where are we heading at? Oh, you're over that way.
Yeah, I'm just picking random things up. More leaflets from the A&V.
I'm impressed they let like this entire market just be here.
There, done.
Like just a full market be here right next to the spaceport.
Lies
Yeah.
beyond.
I get the feeling they don't have much control over this port. There's a pilgrim over here with a law check I might attempt.
Yeah.
Genius triumphs.
Small altar. Central spot has been given to Drusus.
So,
let's
to the
scroll
rest
down
of footfall then?
Guess so.
Down here. To the shadow quarters or the atrium? I think we want to go to the atrium. It's where half of our quests are.
Oh dear. Just seen the image here of this place.
Oh god. That's a warren. Like,
Just picturing how a space station can operate like this.
yeah.
Uh-oh, we've got weird loading pattern again.
Oh, it just says waiting for other players for me.
Oh, press any key now. Cool. I mean, I pressed another key. There we go.
There we go.
One step at a time amidst the madness.
Every time I come here, I nearly go deaf. The sounds of the past assault my ears. Trumpets of glory interrupted by the rustling of rags and the clinking of coins above everything else.
Found an interesting cape.
Yeah, this place is turning me nearly deaf as well. And that's without sorcerous voices in my head. If it's not
Fireproof
swearing,
cape.
it's merchants shouting or gunshots.
Nice.
It's the same wherever one goes on footfall.
Immune to burning.
Adira and-
Whenever the wearer ends their turn, burning is removed from all adjacent allies.
They will see. Oh yes, they all will see.
There's a lot of checks around here for like moving around and accessing things now.
So many goods on the floor scattered around as well. God, this is the...
Oh, we've got some
There's
instigators.
there are instigators down here.
Oh, there's Hieronymus Doloroso, though, who we had to go and say hello to.
Yeah. So shall we go down towards and say hi to the Space Pope?
Yeah. Hey, Space Pope. The buzzing crowd has closed in on several harried-looking individuals. Some of their faces are smeared with fresh blood. The angry cries and twisted faces leave no doubt a massacre is about to take place. Well, yeah, we've just arrived. Just cut their throats already. What were they thinking letting that ship dock at footfall? They're all stricken. Nah, no cutting.
No cutting.
Oh yeah, you go.
We get their blood and us will be tainted too. Better burn them.
Hello.
Oh god, the portrait here is impressive.
Be quiet, you scoundrel. You dare pass judgment on others? What arrogance to think you have the right.
I was going to expect you to do, like, Southern Baptist, like...
oh, that would have been
voice.
Good. I might swap back to that.
That's Reverend Hymus. I'm surprised he's decided to intervene in a street squabble. Oh, here's an elderly priest. Okay, fine. Yeah, do the voice.
I'm going to mix both of them together. Watch in silence.
Reverend, but these are heretics. Real heretics. Their whole planet is plagued. Folks say they all died over there. And why is that, huh? Because they're heretics and the Emperor punished them.
We're no heretics. One of the people surrounded by the crowd raises his chin. We ran from the heretics. Barely escaped with our lives. And there was no plague on our planet. Oh no, only the arch-enemy's minions, a whole army of them. And if you want to blame anyone, blame those who abandoned our world. Blame the governor, blame the tech priest, blame the masters of Kiava Gamma who forsook it in its darkest hour.
Well, now you got to make a choice here.
What is going on here?
And who are you supposed to be?
I'm Edvard von Mimsi-Harkrieg, rogue trader of the von Valancius dynasty.
Your lordship, I'm sorry. Sorry for not recognising you. You see, it's just that it's your first time at football, and we didn't. We were just rooting out heresy here. These scrawny ones, they're from the ship. They came from the bowels of the Coronis Expanse. They got the plague there and mutants, and now they're spreading that rot everywhere. The taint. They're all.
Okay. How am I combining these?
No,
words?
do the old voice. Do the old voice. That's the voice. We will find another member of the Ecclesiarchy to
Silence.
give a.
You must be completely out of your minds. A band of woefully dim-witted reprobates who think themselves bringers of justice. Who are you to pass judgment on anyone? All you ought to be doing is suffering and repenting till the end of your days.
And what's so wrong about that, Reverend? We just want to put these heretics to death.
We're not heretics. We're refugees. I swear it on the Golden Throne. We served the Imperium faithfully until they hung us out to dry. Where were the protectors who were meant to shield the lands of humanity from nightmares? Traitors and heretics, a lot of them.
How tiring. The motley sea of colours that fills this restless crowd is hard in the eyes. So many hues, but most of them are acid yellow streaks of fear, their red buds swelling, ready to burst and paint all who are gathered here. As for the hearts of those who have been forced to defend themselves, they are shrouded in purplish black grief, but their words are as transparent as the ice that lies on top of a glacier. But commoners are always deaf to others' suffering, for such is their nature, interfering in their affairs hardly worthy of you or me, Edward von Mimsi-Harkrieg.
Interesting. We are the master of Kiava Gamma.
Yeah, you are. You were told this is one of your systems. Yeah.
I am the master of Kiava Gamma, and if these people are my subjects, then I am the only one who could decide what to do with them. I command the onlookers to disperse. As for the rest of you, go to the docks and await further instructions.
You lot heard what his lordship said. Get to the docks. Don't you worry, on your lordship. We'll go with these people. We'll watch them and make sure that they keep their trap shut about you.
We did it. Peace.
Peace? Question mark.
Peace. The arrogance and self-righteousness of a malefactor. I'm Reverend Hieronymus Doloroso, head of the Drusian mission here on Fall. I thank you for stepping in. Please come see me when you have the time. We can talk then.
Amazing voice work, Nick. I love it.
I've made a mistake.
No, you haven't.
My
you
friend
haven't.
thinks I have.
Don't worry, we'll pull off going to see Doloroso for a while.
I'm sure he's not an important plot character with a lot of dialogue. Okay, where do
Like
we
you
want
care,
to?
it's ecclesiastical bullshit.
Where do we want to head to?
We have choices then, I guess. This place is so full.
Yeah,
Map really opened up for us.
this place is big. Hey Al. All right, Hieronymus Doloroso is up there. Let's not go up there for now. I'm gonna head down this way.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
It's like cogitators that we can randomly use. And... God, this is big. Oh look, I can punish the enemies of humanity. Look at all these dreadful Xenos. It literally says that. It says punish the enemies of humanity.
Oh, it says Dreadful Xenos, yeah.
Dreadful
because
Xenos.
there are some Eldari behind the cages, yes.
Should I punish the enemies of humanity? Oh, I should also sort out that prediction as well.
Oh yeah, the game vault, didn't it?
Yep. There we go. Hey, Armadillo Dreaming, welcome back. Oh god, I keep...
You can talk to one of the Dreadful Xenos if you wish.
No, that doesn't sound right. Oh, the camera is getting stuck behind something. There we go.
I mean, you can talk to a worker, or a citizen, or a Dreadful Xenos.
Yes, I can just repeatedly electric shock them.
Wow. You don't even want to talk to them.
Punish the Xenos. A coin to go.
Jukara.
Oh, this one's duplicitous, this dreadful Xenos. Looks like I can't talk to any of them, I think.
Okay, it's just one of the options. Just there's a like this one here. Looked like you can talk to, like it's got a mouse over. You can talk to them.
Yeah, no, it's just
guess not.
inspect. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Loot the cargo. Loot the cargo.
What lies beyond?
Oh, there's a mob outside this mansion. That never goes well.
Oh, I feel like we've probably got to go to this mansion as well. This is clearly going to be the headquarters of the Lord, isn't it?
Yeah. That is the past. We have matters important to discuss with the Liege.
In this tapestry of a world.
Lamau, we
The
just walked
dime will
past.
be as slippery as a snake, like any seasoned operator. I don't need any voices in my head to predict that.
Okay, thanks for the warning. I love how we've got
leaders
someone who can predict the future.
With
And it's
an
like,
iron fist. But Takara isn't the type. He's an opportunist. A brilliant opportunist.
all right, Abelard's in.
I love how you got. Yeah. I love how you have your little server go with you just proclaiming that you're here.
There will be
Yeah.
no peace in my wake.
Hi.
How was Star Ocean, Al? Oh, wow, okay.
My patience. You remember the way out. Dismiss.
Hell of a portrait.
This is a party member character, I believe.
All right, let me do it. Well, actually, it depends who's going to end up controlling them. I guess I'll start for now, and then you can take over
Yeah.
if you end up playing them. I don't know. Vladame, what actually put such harsh words into your mouth? You talk like you're an Imperial clock, not one of us. Where's my cargo, Vladimir? Falco has it, doesn't he? So that's how you do business with your old friends these days. It's me, the Russian priest from Half-Life 2.
So you don't remember? Then the help will remind you. Guards, Escort her out. Giardi, move. Jay, get going while he's lessened you. Go drown your sorrows at the Damascus and thank your lucky stars you're able to walk out the door. You won't get the chance next time.
Interesting. First an insult and now threats? I see courtesy and tact are no longer a valued commodity on footfall. Oh well, I'll find myself a better deal. Oh, Nightbot's fine.
Flicks her hair and walks out.
Yep. She's cool, we're immediately recruiting her.
Vladimir Takara, Liege of Footfall. Notices, please proceed to my office. Bread befitting of a visitor of your rank is waiting.
Dinner?
Your entourage will be accommodated nearby.
I was expecting a welcome more befitting a visit from a rogue trader, not a scene.
My apologies. There was no sign of disrespect towards your esteemed personage. Please allow me to prove it.
While you're engaged in small talk, you get a chance to take the measure of Liege Tokara. His expression is aloof and focused, his gestures curt and firm, and his speech calm and quiet, as though he's used to people always listening to what he says. Judging by his observant gaze, he has been studying you in turn this whole time.
Let's talk business. On behalf of the elite of Footfall Station, I offer you my condolences, Lord von Valancius. We mourn Lady Theodora's loss. We hope this sentiment is taken as a sign of our good intentions and willingness to cooperate.
Reply in High Gothic, I accept your condolences.
I'm not versed in the language of the aristocracy. I do hope that you didn't say anything unsavoury. Either way, you've established a certain distance between us and I will make note of it.
Peasant.
It was a bold move on your part to announce yourself as a new rogue trader of the von Valancius dynasty, despite not having yet your status confirmed by anyone of import from the Imperium. I appreciate such traits in people. It's good to understand who you're dealing with. As you may have noticed, Footfall is currently in a state of crisis. Its people would benefit from the patronage of a figure such as yourself.
I was attacked right at the docks.
An outrageous stunt. Show of disrespect for both you and me. Sadly, such incidents in Footfall are akin to natural disasters. Possible to predict or preempt, they simply happen.
Mate, there's so many leaflets around.
Many consider Footfall to be a pirate den, but believe me when I say there is a difference between an organised crime and gangs of thugs who have nothing to lose. You were attacked by the latter. The Anvers are a gang of punks who spit on our customs and hierarchy. Even their leader is more akin to an ideologue, rabble-rouser who calls for people's heads, not a commander. Sooner or later, we will find him and have him strung up, and that will be likely cool his followers' enthusiasm.
Behind the carefully built facade of composure, you sense anger. It appears that this man is not used to losing control, but that is exactly what is happening.
I mean, the last one is cool, but no. Maybe.
The last one is a bit more literally the Joker. I don't think that's the sort of thing he would say. Number 3 is the one I'm tempted by.
Yeah.
The negligence with which you do business is insulting for an individual of my stature.
Could a humble gift from me smooth over this inadvertently caused affront?
I am most certainly expecting compensation for this inconvenience.
This is my gift, a curio confiscated from smugglers. Hope you find it to your liking.
Increases weapon skill by 10 and parry by 10%. That's
going straight on to Abelard.
I was going to say, that's going straight on. Oh, super. Who was that woman the wardens threw out?
A dead woman walking. Some, however, still call her Jay Hederi. A small-time hustler with big ambitions that will lead her to a sticky end.
Nice. It's strange. A small-time hustler, even a particularly audacious one, wouldn't likely quarrel in public with a figure as important as the Liege of Footfall. What seems stranger still is that the Liege knows this small fry by name.
She is irrelevant. Since I'm the A1 in control of the situation on Footfall, I can speak on behalf of all of its noteworthy residents.
What's the situation in the region?
troubling. Xenos raids are going more frequent, trade is suffering, and fringe worlds are going under. Rumours of atrocities being committed by the enemies of humanity are causing excessive panic due to their exotic nature. At the core of the Imperium forces in the Cronus Expanse have departed for the sector's borders to combat the Xenos threat. There's been no word from them for a while now. Then again, with the distance and the current issues with the astropaths, that is not entirely out of the ordinary. Still, we are not yet alone. From several of the worlds hit by Xenos attacks, we've received reports of fierce warriors who descended from the sky and into the fray. The fragmentary accounts lead me to believe that the blessed Adeptus Astartes are operating in the Cronus Expanse. I await news of their victories with great anticipation. Space Marines!
Space Marines!
Space Marines are here!
Space Marines! Well, hide the glue. The Space Marines are here.
Hide the paint, they'll heat it.
Let's see. What sort of patronage do you seek from me?
Protection. Not military protection, but a different kind of security. You have, of course, already encountered difficulties with warp navigation on your way here. I'm afraid the scope of these difficulties extends far beyond this area. Reports of disrupted routes and ships vanishing during short jumps are coming in from across the entire sector.
I mean, that's pretty common, isn't it?
Communication with the Calaxis sector has been extremely unstable. Of the ships that have dived into the Maw in recent years, none have yet returned. The last ship that came through the Maw from the other side was struck by a temporal anomaly. Jump took almost 2 decades in real space time. What is the Maw?
The Maw is the split in real space that occurred when Cadia fell.
No, that's the
eye,
maledictum.
isn't it?
Yeah.
The eye.
The eye explained that incident.
Is a turbulent region of space that divides the Coronos Expanse from the rest of the Imperium of Man.
Yeah, Circudex Maledictum is what you're thinking of.
Yeah. So it looks like the Maw splits where we are away from the Imperium, so it's hard to get things through. So maybe it's like a little off branch of the.
Somewhere in Coronis there's a place that's difficult to get into and out.
You have heard of periods of warp instability, including cases where the Maw would become completely inaccessible for navigation for years on end, thus temporarily cutting off the Coronis Expanse from the Imperium. Even so, Vladame's words are particularly alarming. It seems that something has had a profound effect on the Maw.
Something having a bold text over there was quite cool. And this brings us to our main issue. Footfall is a repair shipyard and a trading post. We barely produce anything ourselves and are largely dependent on incoming shipments, especially food shipments. The station naturally has some reserves, but the supply issues didn't start yesterday. Footfall will be obliged if House von Valancius will assist us by signing a contract for food deliveries.
I can't be the only one you've asked for help.
Naturally. I tried contacting other road traders, but the terms of House Corda would have bled Footfall dry, and as for the esteemed Caligus Winterscale, instead of a food shipment from him, I received a transport, the Navicar, packed with refugees. I had to send them off to Foulstone, so many extra mouths to feed would have only worsened the crisis further. I suppose all these warp fluctuations must have created more pressing concerns for Lord Winterscale. And so I put my faith in you, the third and last of Footfall's allies.
Winterscale was the one on the prison planet, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, Winterscale technically owned the sector we were just in.
Yeah. So, Footfall is cut off from all of its shipments, the local gangs are running wild, and the local hustlers are throwing tantrums in your residence. Are you positive you're in control of this situation?
You are very perceptive. Well, now you know what you're buying. The situation is difficult, but should you decide to offer your support, you'll forget about the existence of trading hubs other than Footfall, because you won't have more loyal friends anywhere else.
So what are the terms of this deal?
Simple. Delivery of food shipments from your fertile worlds. Janus, I imagine. I'm quite familiar with that jewel of the von Valancius turret.
It's pronounced
in exchange
Uranus.
for fair payment. Bad joke marker on the bingo, please.
Yeah, okay.
I think you've already marked it.
I probably already have, but let me just check. No, I haven't yet. Let me mark that off. There we go.
Thank you. It's on my card. Happy birthday, Nick.
Ah, you're just doing that specifically for the bingo as well.
Yes. Yes, I am.
I mean, there's no.
But
law
everyone in
against
chat should
it.
wish. Everyone in chat should wish Nick a happy birthday. Please, wish Nick a happy birthday for me.
It's not happening. You
I
have
said
no
delay.
power here. Oh no, it happened. Damn it. Stream delay. Stream delay hit me.
Yes.
Right.
Oh, jeez, I just looked at some of these options.
Oh, number 1 is tempting.
Oh, come on, you're not going to make him, are you?
I'm not doing number 4. I think number 2 might be the one to go with. Number 1 is...
I mean, that's really magnanimous, isn't it, number 2?
No. It's not that magnanimous. I will be robbing you blind.
No, the payment will be unfair, as I will be robbing you blind, but you will remain in charge.
Yeah. He gets
I
to
mean,
remain
yeah,
in charge,
okay, fine.
but I'm increasing the rate.
I guess, yeah, that's...
Number 1 is really deeply tempting, but I don't think he's going to rub it in that... I don't know. No, I got to do the bad options. It's the bad world, right?
I mean, you're cool.
Get on your knees
go
and
for
ask properly, then I will help.
Oh, we're getting an animation for it.
Oh. Oh no!
If this is the price to pay for the station's prosperity, I will pay it.
Oh, terrible.
You made someone bow. Well, you've agreed to it now.
Yeah. All right. I would like to know more about the Anvers gang. Why haven't they been dealt with?
I've been using all my resources to delay the moment when the station is hit by famine. I haven't got around to the Anvers yet. As detrimental as they are, they're no players. When the leader dies, the rest will scatter.
Okay, we can use that. Have there been any Xenos attacks on Footfall?
No, there haven't. Fighting football in general is not a particularly reasonable thing to do. Many ships are docked here at any given time, and even listed weapons on board them will make for a decent fighting force. Not even to mention the firepower that our esteemed merchants have shamefully hidden from the station's customs officials. For us here, Xenos are more of a source of income than a threat. Options.
Are we talking about dealing in Xeno artifacts here, or you should consider your words more carefully? An admission like that sounds dangerously close to heresy. Well, I do not approve of fear of Xenotech. One must know and understand the enemy, or there's no shame in selling one's trophies for profit. Oh, I like number 5. Just tell Abelard. Oh, number 5 is deeply tempting.
This is a bad thing, but I don't care about that. Talk to Abelard about it. It'll be fine.
That's genuinely tempting. It really is.
Just shrugging the entire responsibility. Like, talk to my secretary about this.
I think I got to. Naturally, I find this utterly unacceptable and have no desire to speak about this, but my seneschal is a good listener. Lay your disgraceful gossip on him.
I beg your pardon, your lordship. It was impertinent for me to offend your ears with such appalling words.
Where does one go to make a few deals here on the station?
Here, I'm the main dealer on this station, and it would be disrespectful for me to suggest you take your business to footfall traders of lesser importance. Still, you might take an interest in a few people of note, for example, Reverend Hieronymus de la Rosa. This servant of the ecclesiarchy is rumoured to purchase sacred relics from captains, and other traders don't seem keen on becoming his competitors.
Okay.
If you're looking for goods that can entertain you, find Octavinia at the establishment called the Adeptus Amnesius. The chemical bliss that she offers is refined and possesses a satisfactory degree of purity. Just don't ask her to pour you her signature drink. It's meant for common football rabble, not a discerning clientele.
Well, let's get down to business. I'm interested in your wares.
I am at your service. You can expect the most generous discounts.
All right, we've met our next trader.
Yeah, and we can obviously trade reputation for the sheer amount of garbage that's clogging up our inventory.
Yep. Oh my god, I see a fusion gun.
So, apparently highly valued here are heretic trophies and Xeno artifacts. As they always are.
Oh no.
Presumably with the Reverend, we want to trade our holy relics. What have you seen, Nick?
Have you seen the red crystal staff right at the bottom of the list? The first use of an attacking navigator power per turn does not set the power on cooldown and does not count toward the attack limit per turn. Does that include Lidlester?
Oh no.
The second use of this power, or the use of a different attacking navigator power on the same turn, deals an additional plus 12 damage to all targets and 12 direct damage to the navigator.
I don't mind Cass taking 12 damage for doing 2 little stairs.
Yeah.
We do need a profit factor of 70 to get that.
Yeah. We're going to need to
have
up
to
our profit factor
work.
a lot. There's a precise bolter. There's all sorts of things. Well, let's get everything that we already have, right?
There's a sniper las that requires Eldari weapon proficiency at the bottom there.
Interesting. There's a hex rifle that needs Drukhari weapon proficiency.
Sorry, a sniper las that requires Eldari weapon proficiency. That's a ranger's rifle.
Oh,
that's an Eldari ranger's rifle.
I also see a storm bolter.
Yes, there is a storm bolter there. What happens when you jam 2 bolters together?
Oh, there's also a Mazoa pattern sniper rifle, just a standard. You don't need a special thing on there. That's at level 12, and that does some damage. Woohoo! 20 to 30.
And to remind people how this game works, we can just get these. Whenever we have enough profit factor, we can just come over here and get these by spending reputation, and we spend reputation. Like these all require a reputation and a profit factor, so we can only get the ones at level 0 at the moment, and only with the ones which will qualify for 22 profit factor.
Yeah.
We gain reputation by selling vendor trash to him in bundles that we have in our ship.
I really like this system, by the way. I don't know if I've mentioned it.
I love this system.
It's such a good use for vendor trash without having to sift through it all. It's really nice.
it's a good combination of knowing who to sell stuff to. So we don't want to really sell this person the ranged weaponry because we're not getting a good deal out of it. They don't need ranged weaponry. What this person wants is, as he hinted at, Xeno artifacts and heretic trophies.
Yeah.
So if we have stuff we want to sell them of that ilk, we should.
We don't have any of that at the moment, but I imagine as we get on with this arc, we're going to pick up a lot of that.
And remember, we sold stuff to a set of pirates we saw in Ricad Minoris, which will have a representative here on Footfall. So we've already got reputation with them already.
We also probably have a few items that we can put into our cargo to up a few things.
Yes,
we might have
which we'll probably do we'll probably do that off screen.
Yeah. But yeah, okay. So let's also give Abelard needs the adaptive gloves.
Oh yeah, I'll put those on him.
We also grabbed on that trade. We grabbed an Orthlak pattern stub revolver, which might be good for anyone who uses a pistol. Edvard technically does, but is rarely in a position to use one.
Abelard's got a shotgun at the moment. I could probably swap him out for having a chainsaw and a pistol when he's not wanting to use his. Actually, that pistol does more damage than the shotgun.
Alternatively, we also have an upgraded shotgun if you wanted. The combat shotgun we got from.
Oh yeah, the old. Not the auto pattern.
I give him a chainsword as his backup. A chainsword and a pistol as his backup.
Just going to add a few of the old stuff to cargo while we're looking through, but that looks good. I think we're all good armor-wise for everyone. I don't know if you want the fireproof cape or anything, but I'm okay with what we've got at the moment.
Ablar's already got a dodge reduction. Sorry, a penalty to dodge. Yeah, it's a plus 12% dodge reduction to his melee area attacks. Yeah, I think he's fine with what he's got there.
What gloves does
people.
Argenta have? Because the Thrice Pioneer's braces might be really good for her. Every time the wearer deals damage, the target's weapons skill and ballistic skill is reduced by 5 for 2 rounds. Stacks up to 6 times.
Plus 5% critical hit chance for every person hit. Does not stack.
That's
so hit gives plus 5%.
Oh.
So yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right.
Because you could lower someone's ballistic skill by 30.
These are the Thrice Pioneer braces. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put those on it.
Increases the user's resolve by plus 2 for each level of Iconoclast, while decreasing all characteristics by 10 until the end of combat. That's not great.
That's an Abelard thing.
Yeah, I don't really see that as being good in general. I can't see a single build where that works, to be honest. Yeah, I can't see a single build where I'd want to drop all abilities by minus 10 just for the chance of getting momentum.
If you had someone who was doing literally nothing in the background.
Yeah, I guess, but...
Yeah, I wouldn't like it either.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
Ooh.
Lord Cap... Oh, you did something,
I just
think.
moved a bit over the road. Yeah.
Lord Captain, I am pleased to report that the inspections have been completed and all identified system failures have been resolved. The void ship is ready to depart with footfall. The crew is waiting for your further instructions, and there are also a number of issues that need to be addressed.
Okay.
So we have a lot of stuff in our... We have so many quests.
Yeah, there's a lot going on all at once. Absolutely. But we are at 2.5 hours. Yeah. I might suggest we stop here.
I think so, yeah. Just having a look at our quests log if we open up the journal quickly, just to finish off today, so we can look at what we'll be doing next time if we come back. We've got Argenta's Astray quest to do, to go see the Reverend.
Yep.
And then the actual main quests, which are Path to Spirit, go back and talk to our glorified radio system and see what she wants. Hunger's Hand, we need to feed Footfall, and that requires going to Telecus Epsilon. And Rot, something about this Anvers gang. So plenty of leads for us to follow up on. Not to mention, God knows how many rumours.
Yep, plus we have Persona non grata, find the disgraced stranger that we met. Yep, a bunch of rumours.
All of the Edge. Okay.
And there's also contracts we can pick up later on as well, which presumably, like, go kill this person and get some extra money, which we might need if we want profit factor.
So yeah, this game is engaging. It's got a lot of content for us to follow through, alright?
Yeah, and it's got a lot of
looking forward to...
like interesting systems. I quite liked that ship combat.
Yeah, the ship combat system's nice. I like the trading system, as we just said.
Yeah.
Footfall has really opened up like the sheer amount of scope we've got, and it's just going to open up from here to go to other systems around this part of the Cronus Expanse.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's also, I've noticed there's one more system that we still have not, one game system that we still have not engaged with at all yet, which I think will probably happen at the end of this arc, my guess. But if you, if we were back on the, like, galaxy map.
The ship, yeah. Do we get to, we get to invest in planets, yes.
We get to invest in own planets and stuff like that, and we get, like... There's like listed things like manpower and that sort of thing. So it's big. It's a big game.
Yeah, Owlcats really bit up a lot with this game. I was not actually prepared for how large this game was going to be.
I mean, I guess
probably should have expected it, having watched
after
Kingmaker,
yeah.
but yeah, this is...
And Kingmaker was their
good
first Pathfinder game. Like, they then did Wrath of the Righteous afterwards, which my understanding is it's even bigger.
Aside from the game system itself being a bit too complicated, but that I'm going to blame on the tabletop game being like that as well. And aside from the boss fight against Aurora being...
That was bullshit.
The definition of unfair.
Yeah.
This game's done no wrong by me so far.
No, I think the only thing I would like that I can think of is when it comes to leveling up, and when you hover over a feature and it says it's going to do +5 times fellowship bonus divided by 2. It already knows what our fellowship bonus is. Just give us the number. Like, just give it in brackets afterwards or something like that. Like, show us what the calculation is.
I think the leveling up system is far too opaque. I know we've probably made some terrible mistakes just in general.
Yeah.
But it's really hard to work out what those are. So, especially when you're juggling 8 characters at once, which is a bit much. And we're just going to get more characters, especially if we pick up at least one character we've just met. So.
Yeah.
So yeah, looking forward to doing this again in a few weeks.
Oh yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. Here's an example for people watching. Get back in the fight. If the target is under the effective voice of command, they also gain plus open brackets 2 times officer's WP bonus close bracket temporary wounds. You can't even see that listed on the left-hand side. You have to hover over willpower to find out what the bonus is, which is +4.
Yeah, that should have been a number, and you mouse over it to see what the calculation was.
Yeah.
Or ideally, don't use the number at all. Just. I hate plus numbers like that. Yeah, bad.
I think if they're going to put I don't mind them putting the equation there for like people who really want to know how it works, but next to it, put it like square brackets 7 or whatever it
should have been. It should have been the number itself, and then tilt it over to see what the calculation was.
Yeah. But they are still updating this game. Like I to be clear, they've just announced the first major DLC.
Yeah.
They only when we started streaming it was like 2 weeks after we'd started streaming it, did they add full voicing for the prologue. So they may genuinely voice the whole thing by the end, because I think Pathfinder Kingmaker was fully voiced in the end. So they might genuinely do that. And so Owlcat support a game in the long run. Like, they're still updating Wrath of the Righteous, I think.
They've done good with this one. They've done good.
They have done good.
It is probably one of the best 40k games that is out there.
Oh, Jesus Christ. They released a new DLC for Wrath of the Righteous on June the 13th.
Oh, so a few days ago. Okay.
Yeah.
Jeez, okay.
With full dialogue voiceover.
Well, we'll get to it eventually, but for now, I'm going to vanish, chat. It has been a pleasure, Nick. We'll do this again.
It's been fantastic. We'll definitely do this again.
We'll do this again either next week or in a few weeks' time, because I've got Dawn Trail to play at some point.
Yep, sounds good. I've accidentally resized the window, so everything's going to look very, very weird for people just watching that. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Good night, Keith. I will let you disconnect and cool down, because it's muggy where you are and it's muggy where I am. And I'll say good night to these people.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Okay, thank you all for watching. This has been really good fun. I really like this game. If you like a CRPG and you like... you're okay with the grim darkness of Warhammer. Like, Warhammer's grim darkness is satire, but it is black humor. If you're good with black humor, you find the world interesting, because I think the world is interesting, and Owlcat do really good justice to the writing in this. Like, when we were setting up and getting the warp drive back up and running, the writing on that was fantastic. Like, the image of priests essentially praying to the computer and the rites that they're doing is just fantastically written. It is very juicy, very descriptive writing, and it's great, and it's throughout this game. And the dialogue options are hilarious. It's absolutely wonderful. There do look to be ways to thread the needle without being a complete monster, which is the iconoclast alignment. Keith says, I have it on good authority from a friend of mine who's now at Act 3 that if you choose the iconoclast alignment too much, the game basically shoots you in the face and says, hey, turns out there was a reason that the dogmatic alignment had set up all these rules. But that you can do it. But yeah, and that is, yeah, exactly. It's correct for the setting. I don't think there's been a better interpretation of the Warhammer setting in gaming than in this. And there have been some great ones. I think Mechanicus does really well. Speaking of which, a sequel has just been announced. I think Darktide is pretty good as well for it. But this just hits. Yeah, it's so rare to see the civilian side of the 40k universe. Absolutely, Keith. And I agree with you, because you've said this before a lot of times, and I fully agree with you. And actually, a couple of my friends agree fully as well that that is the more interesting side. Like, the Space Marines are, broadly speaking, pretty boring, as a concept. It's far more interesting to see what the world does when they don't have them there, And we are seeing so many interesting little things coming in with this. Absolutely fantastic. Because you get the option, as you were saying, with the iconoclast alignment, of choosing things that appeal to your own sensibilities because you live in a world that is not this. And then seeing everyone go, you don't want to be doing that because the last time we did this, we lost an entire fucking planet. And things like that, which is absolutely great. Because, the belief systems in here literally alter the universe, which is just absolutely fantastic. Yeah, I'm loving this. I'm going to go to the outro screen now, and we'll say goodbye. Because, yeah, it's not very hot in Britain at the moment, but it's very muggy. It's very humid this week. It's only about 21 degrees, I think. It's going to go up a little bit soon to a more normal British summer of about 26, 27. But it's so humid right now. It's going to hit 90% humidity overnight, which our houses are just not built for. We're built for wet, but we're built for cold and wet. We're not built for Florida and all that. We don't have AC. We don't have swamp coolers and all that. Only getting 16. Oh, lucky. But anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you all had a wonderful time. I'll see you all very soon. We'll do this again very soon. Have a wonderful evening. Good night. And do kindly. Fuck off.